How do I convince product design and engineering to build PLG features? This is our story on how we influence the product roadmap. Hey, it's Gary, 3 times head of growth. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to prioritize roadmaps with PLG. So how should product teams prioritize features that drive whether viral growth or enhance core functionalities? Well, in our experience, when we launched PLG in 2022, every customers that sign up, we created a superhuman onboarding, which is a 30-minute call, which we gave customer access to the product. We watched them figure out how to use the platform. And our goal is to build a self-service experience that can scale. And by watching people use the platform and reading the tooltips out loud, and when they have questions, they ask us, we were able to have a fast learning feedback flywheel on how to improve our onboarding experience, our activation, and our platform experience. So we're prioritizing updating tooltips, make them easier to understand as we got those feedback. As we watch those people on those calls, we start to prioritize updating FAQs, addressing questions that we heard during those calls. We follow up with customers that are stuck and we help them get activated. So every step of the way, we prioritize core functionalities and better user experience. From that improvement of activation, we started to see word of mouth because people saw the value of the products. So these champions, they started to invite internal users because they understand how to use it and they're able to educate their colleagues on how to use the product. And they started to refer friends because they vouch for, the time to value, it really works, and they were starting to let others know about it. They advocated for us in the community. They showcased our product to their customers. That was very, very powerful. Their customers asked, hey, what platform are you using? What compliance tool is this? And they were showcasing and demoing our product to their customers. That was really powerful because we got activation and onboarding and that core functionality is correct. So we make sure end users and champions, they understand the value of our compliance automation platform. So we make sure the core functionality was easy to use. We make sure the time to value is fast, and we make sure customers can get support that they need easily through documentations, through FAQs, to product videos, to community. And we really focused 90% of our effort improving core product and self-serve user experience. So zooming in on those user feedbacks that we got in those superhuman onboarding calls. So every step of the way, our engineers felt very proud because we were relaying those feedbacks back to them, and because they could start to see that it is a product that is easier and easier to use, our team, the morales started to lift. And once our core function and self-serve experience became more and more stable, our product was starting to mature. And we started to shift through spending more time on refining virality, refining. So what I mean is we spent more time on producing educational materials around our native invitation features. So in our onboarding calls, we'll say, hey, this is where you can invite folks. This is the documentation page on how to teach you to invite folks and how you would explain the product to them. We also create use cases why you need to invite certain folks in your team. Hey, with compliance, you should invite your legal team because there's certain legal documents that they might need to read. You should invite your marketers and sales folks because they need to make sure that they can communicate compliance to the customers, to your customers, and so on and so forth. Those are some examples on why you need to invite. And we also develop affiliate programs for word of mouth, encouraging champions to submit testimonials. We started to measure the numbers of users invited and the number of customers invited. And this became part of our extended activation and onboarding. For compliance, you need to invite all your colleagues to participate in compliance. And you also need to invite your customers because you're showcasing to them that you indeed have a compliance program. So having this as a success metric, we make sure that customers are indeed sticky because they got in front of the customers by inviting, and they're creating this multiplayer environment. What the other core product managers and our PLG product managers found was this Venn diagram, a joint collaborative area where we both want to focus on. We both want to improve onboarding, self-serve, and time to value. That's true for all customers. We both want to ensure activations and users are progressing. We both want to create discovery of advanced user features that trigger hand raisers, making prioritization something that the whole company have a stake in. Not just the PLG customer segment, but all customer segment, helping the company understand our long-term PLG mission step by step. First, by making PLG more self-serve, making the core product more self-serve is beneficial to all customer type. Ensuring users reach activation would create more scale and growth for enterprise customers, for small SMB customers, and mid-market customers as well. Creating paywall and discovery would generate more upsells for all tiers. So every step of the way, we're making and building towards a collective vision of our product, and finding those areas where we're collaborating on and having a joint effort on will help you succeed in honing in on your product roadmap. Follow me on growthwithgary.com or feel free to subscribe here to learn more about how to execute PLG, lead and operate and launch and be successful in SaaS.